Lacking confidence is a common problem for a lot of leaders in the world today. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips to help deal with that and help you be a more confident, effective, and productive leader. Hey guys, it's Rico, the introvert leader, and today I do want to talk about confidence. It's a pretty big deal to talk about confidence. I've had my own bouts with imposter syndrome, my own bouts with questioning if I'm the right leader for the team, or my style is right. And you're not alone. There's a lot of people that deal with confidence issues, especially earlier, but even deeper into their career. Like the higher you go, the C-level, C-suites, you can have some doubt about your confidence as a leader. So I'm going to share some tips about building self-confidence and becoming a more effective leader. The 4 tips I'm going to touch on are: 1, everyone deals with insecurity at some point. 2, don't be too hard on yourself. 3, draw on your strengths. And 4, take care of yourself. So let's get into them. So 1, understand that everybody feels insecure at some point, and it's totally normal. Insecurity is like that shadow that always follows you around. Sometimes it's big and dark, other times it's small and faint, but it's always there, lurking in the background. The key is to not let it consume you. You have to learn to live with it, work with it, and even more importantly, use it to your advantage and even find strength in it. Insecurity could be your motivator and your driving force for being better and being more thorough. It can make you push yourself harder, strive for more. It can even make you want to prove yourself to the world that you can do this. So don't be afraid of your insecurity. You should embrace it. Use it to your advantage and let it make you the great leader you are meant to be. 2 is don't be so hard on yourself. Accept your mistakes and learn from them. Being a leader in itself is hard enough, but being a leader, but then also being hard on yourself, that's a recipe for disaster. You're constantly under pressure to make the right decisions, do the right things, and sometimes you're bound to make some mistakes. In my case, often make mistakes. It's important to practice self-compassion and be gentle with yourself as a leader. And that doesn't mean being a pushover. Actually, it's far from it. But it does mean you should cut yourself some slack when things don't go perfectly. Nobody's perfect, and even the best leaders make mistakes. On the flip side, some leaders can be too indecisive and afraid to make mistakes, and that can lead to stagnation, frustration amongst the rest of their teams. Other times, they can be too autocratic, which can breed contempt and resentment. And of course, there's other times when a leader can be too sloppy, which can lead to poor performance and missed opportunities. The key is to just learn from your mistakes and move on. Don't dwell. If you're too hard on yourself, you'll never forgive yourself for those mistakes, and there'll never be learning lessons. It'll be hard for you just to move on. So be gentle with yourself, practice self-compassion, and lead with kindness. Number 3 is to draw on your strengths to actually boost your confidence. This approach can be the, fake it till you make it approach. Sometimes you have to do that as a leader. Sometimes you have to play the part before you become the part. And if you don't feel confident in your abilities, it's important to draw on your strengths, lean into those. So if you're great at project management, lean into project management. If you're great at creativity and big ideas, lean into that and use that to help power your leadership style. You may not be the most outgoing person, but maybe you're great at writing emails and you create great presentations. You may not be the most experienced leader, but if you're extremely organized or good at making decisions, lean into that. Whatever your strengths are, use them to your advantage and let them give you confidence so then you can lead more effectively and efficiently. And also remember that everybody has different strengths and weaknesses. So don't compare yourself to other peers or other leaders in the organization. Just focus on being the best leader you can be and drawing on your unique strengths. Number 4 is take care of yourself both physically and emotionally. As a leader, this is very important. A lack of self-care can lead to burnout, stress. It can negatively impact your ability to lead. If you're feeling tired, stressed, or not all there, it'll impact your ability to lead for sure. It'll be tough to be confident, inspiring, and motivating. So to avoid this kind of burnout, make sure you schedule regular breaks for yourself, just to take a deep breath, compose yourself, relax a little bit, go out, go for a walk, stretch your legs, get some activity going. It's not also good to just stare at the screen for like 9 to 10 hours or whatever, 8 hours a day. Anything you need to do, just step away from your desk and compose yourself, get your mind off things. It's also important to make time for those things that bring you joy, whether it's creativity, family, being outdoors, reading, whatever it is. Like, that's important for you to do, to have things that are just for you. And that's one of the things I focus on in coaching. Is a big question is, what do you do for you? Everybody talks about what they do for the organization, for the team, for their families, everyone else, but what do you do for you? Emotional self-care and mental health is just as important as physical self-care. When you're not feeling good emotionally, people can feel that, and it comes through in the way you carry yourself, your confidence or lack thereof, and the attitude you bring. So don't forget to nurture your mind, your soul, and your body when you're being a leader. So there you have it. My 4 tips on overcoming a lack of confidence and becoming more effective as a leader. Remember, everyone feels insecure at some point in time. Even the most confident, powerful leader at some point, lacked confidence. So don't be too hard on yourself. Practice self-compassion and learn to move on from your mistakes and accept them. And lastly, remember that confidence is something that you learn over time. It's not something that you can instantly turn on like that. You have to use these 4 tools and whatever other tools that work for you to help build that confidence, build that muscle, and build it over time. You will be a better leader tomorrow than you were today, and you'll be a better leader in a week than you were 2 weeks ago. So I hope this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you dig the content. Share with your friends if you can, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.